Going up the high jump this year?
Yep, gonna beat Bud Madison's record.
Think so? Maybe we can double together. That's Bob Jones again out the track. Yeah. That's my dog.
You're not going out for track this year, Bill?
Not this year.
Well, the team won't seem the same without one of the Madison boys. We've grown used to you and your brother.
Excuse me, Miss Evans. I have to run.
That'll be all for today. Oh, I'd like to ask Bill Madison to stay for a few minutes after class.
Keep the wet out of rain all day.
That's not right. Yeah, about time. Hey, where are you going? You're going to the show. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, I'm glad you could stay, Bill. Come around and sit down. I want to talk with you. I missed your name on the list for the track team, Bill, but... Well, your brother used to talk about your practice sessions together. You tried out for high jump last year, didn't you?
Yes.
Well?
Oh, what's the use, Miss Evans? I don't like track anyway. Excuse me, but...
I've got to run. I know, Bill. Sit down, Bill. Now tell me about it.
Well, like you said, Bud and I used to practice together at home. We used to practice all the time. Only the practice was for me, not Bud. He was trying to teach me to jump the way he could. Huh. Fine chance I had of doing that. But Bud was patient. He'd show me how and then let me try again. I tried. I really did. But it wasn't any use. I wasn't any good at the track meets. Just took up space on the bench. So why should I go out for the team this year? There wouldn't be a Madison on the team anyway. Only one of us was good.
And you're not that one. You feel that you... Well, what shall I say?
I'm the failure as far as track is concerned.
Are you on your way home now, Bill?
Why, yes.
Well, will you walk away with me? I think I might be able to show you something.
Why, sure. Sure.
You had two pieces.
What is it?
I was just thinking what a poor player that boy is.
Who?
That one, the one with the ball.
He's all right. He recovered it.
Oh, but he's just not in the same class as the others. Why, he could never get to play on a real team.
Just give him a couple of years. After all, he's only a kid.
Oh? You mean we shouldn't judge him by the same standards that we use for the others?
Of course not. The other boy's bigger than he is.
Maybe you have something to learn from him, Bill. I'll say goodbye, Bill. You think it over.
Something to learn from him. Why, he's trying the same play again. And he's as sure of himself as if he hadn't just fumbled. He expects to win. Something to learn from him. Well, try again. No, that's no good. Remember how Bud always made that jump? Easy. You'll never be able to jump like that. You're a failure.
You mean we shouldn't judge him by the same standards that we use for the others?
Wait a minute. 5 feet 6 inches. Bud could do that easily. But he had 2 years of practice on me. Why don't I set my standards lower for now? Just start where I am and work up. There. Sure, I can jump that. And in 2 years of practice, who knows? Here we go. Why, that's easy. It's fun now, and I'm doing better. But why? I don't understand at all.
Well, do you still feel like a failure?
No. No, not at all.
Well, do you feel as though you were succeeding?
I sure do.
I think you have your answer right there, Bill. When you think you're failing, you go right on failing. Or you stop trying, and you begin to worry.
And how?
Oh, it's common enough, Bill. Lots of people actually make themselves ill by planning for failure. But you're not doing that now.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about all the practicing I want to do, and how about in 2 more years? Why, you might say I'm planning for success.
Positive thinking, Bill. When we think that way, we put more effort behind our practicing. Of course, it's about the same, whether it's high jumping or anything else. Whatever we plan, we expect things. If we're wise, we expect possible things. Now, suppose we picture your expectations in some situation like this. You're hoping for a lot. But perhaps the situation is such that you can fulfill only this much. There's such a difference between expectation and fulfillment that you're doomed to failure. And each time you fail, you become more discouraged.
But, Miss Evans, I've always been told that I should set my goals high.
Yes, Bill. Set your final goals high, but set your present goals within your ability to fulfill. Now, look at it this way. Perhaps this is a reasonable final goal for you, but you can't expect this much today. You may expect to accomplish this much today. Your fulfillment equals your expectation. In 6 months, with hard work, you may be able to expect more and fulfill more. In a year, still more. Now, sometime you can reasonably set this as your goal and succeed. I gather you've learned that already about your high jumping. Once you set your goals within reason, you began to succeed. And now that you're in the habit of succeeding, you can carefully raise your goals little by little.
That's right, but you said that was true of other things besides high jumping.
I certainly did.
For example?
Oh, for example, the student who doesn't really try to do his schoolwork because he can't be perfect. The boy who has a little quarrel with his best girl and then worries and feels he's a social failure. The girl who turns down several date offers and then cries her heart out because the one she wanted to call her didn't. Just think how much happier they could be and how much more successful if they would plan for success.
Find out what is possible. Make plans which can be successful, and do your best. I think I'll go out for track after all. I may not win anything this year, but I'll be learning. And next year?
Next year you can plan for higher success, Bill.
Yes. Thanks, Miss Evans. Plan for higher success. You just watch me succeed.
That's what I plan to do, Bill.